Let's understand the symbolism of a lunar eclipse. Exploring further the fascinating symbolism of the lunar eclipse that's going to be on September 17th and 18th, 2024, and how it can help us understand the interplay between our ego, emotions, and responsibilities. So the sun is basically the symbol of the ego. In many cultures and astrological traditions, the sun is seen as the symbol of the ego because it represents our identity, our sense of self, and the core of our being. The sun is the source of light and energy, much like how our ego drives our actions and ambitions. It's a part of us that seeks recognition, achievement, and purpose. Now, moon is the reflector of emotions. On the other hand, the moon is often associated with our emotions, reflecting the light of the sun, just as our emotions reflect our inner experiences and reactions to the world around us. So, the moon governs our subconscious, our intuition, and our emotional responses. It's the part of us that feels deeply, dreams, and connects with others on an emotional level. The earth is the symbol of responsibility. Introducing the earth into this cosmic dance, let me tell you that the earth, which is representing our responsibilities, our groundedness, and our connection to reality. It's the platform on which we live our lives, balancing the demands of our ego and our emotions. Now, the earth symbolizes the practical aspects of life, such as our duties, obligations, and the need to stay grounded and realistic always. So, this lunar eclipse, which is a combination of the sun, the moon, and the earth, it is a time of a moment of reflection. Now, during the lunar eclipse, when the earth comes between the sun and the moon, casting its shadow on the moon, this celestial event is a powerful metaphor for the moments in our lives when our responsibilities, that is the earth, come between our ego and our emotions. Ego being the sun and emotions, the moon. So our responsibilities come between our ego and our emotions. So it's like a separation and alignment. The separation of the sun and the moon by the earth during a lunar eclipse can symbolize the times when we need to align our ego and emotions with our responsibilities. It's a reminder that our actions and desires must be balanced with our duties and obligations. The shadow that is cast on the moon represents the challenges and obstacles that we face when trying to balance these aspects of ourselves. It is a time to reflect on how our responsibilities impact our emotional well being and our sense of self. Despite the shadow, the moon often takes on a reddish hue during a total lunar eclipse known as the blood moon. This can symbolize the illumination and insight that we gain during these periods of reflection. It is a time to understand how our responsibilities shape our emotions and ego and how we can grow from this understanding. So, what are the practical implications during this lunar eclipse that we must adhere to? Is the first is the self reflection. Use the time of a lunar eclipse to engage in self reflection. Consider how your responsibilities are influencing your emotions and ego. Are there areas where you need to find better balance? Pay attention to your emotional responses during this time. Are there unresolved feelings or conflicts that need to be addressed? How can you better align your actions with your emotional needs? Reflect on your responsibilities and how they ground you. Are you taking on too much, or are there areas where you need to step up? How can you ensure that your responsibilities are in harmony with your personal growth? So, concluding, I would say a lunar eclipse offers a very unique opportunity to understand the intricate relationship between our ego, emotions, and responsibilities. So, by reflecting on this celestial event, we can gain valuable insights into our own lives and strive for a more balanced and harmonious existence. I'm very sure that what I'm telling you has provided you with a deeper understanding of the symbolism and the impact of the lunar eclipse on our psyche. Since we are all educated and understanding this phenomena of how ego and emotions play a great part in our lives while balancing our responsibilities in the process of life, how we can navigate ourselves by controlling our emotions and taking the correct decisions. It's all in our hands. Stay tuned for part 3, where I will introduce you to the cultural significance of lunar eclipses, a phenomena that has been practiced and revered for centuries and is now understood and appreciated in practical applications in the modern world. We will delve into the practical benefits of utilizing lunar eclipses for personal growth and development. These historical and cultural interpretations highlight the awe and mystery that lunar eclipses have stirred in humans across the world. So, by investigating these and more, we can gain a richer understanding of our cultural heritage and how it has informed modern practices and beliefs. So, by exploring these fascinating intersections of historical reverence and contemporary appreciation, learn how you too can harness the energy and opportunities presented by lunar eclipses for your personal growth and well being. Stay tuned and stay blessed.